Okay, here's a little touch up on our Dodgy kit. This is actually some of the hardware. I've also been working on the hoops as well. None of these stands match, so anyone who's hoping to have a matching set of stands, sorry, they're not going to match. But they were there, you know what, it's there, every stand's different, they're all unique. This one here, I just spent over an hour trying to get this one set up properly. You wouldn't believe the issues and dramas I had with it. If you have a look underneath it, actually, it didn't have any of that there. So I've been trying to find washers and spacers and things to try and make it work. This cymbal basically rested on that, if it made sense. It was awful. All of these stands had rust on them, and most of it still come. Oh, but this is a brand new stand, that one. These stands came up a lot better than I thought, but as best as I'm going to get them. I will show you my secret. It's not really a how-to video, but I'll do a quick, basically, not really a demo, but what I used. And all it is this stuff, which is WD-40. It's just under a different code, but it's the same sort of stuff. You know what WD-40 is. That and aluminium foil. You just spray it with WD-40 and rub with aluminium foil until it feels smooth. And I'm not joking, that's all it is. And yeah, it actually works really, really effectively. This stand here alone, it was shocking. And if you have a look close up of it, it looks much better. This stand here, I don't know how old this is, but this one I've actually pulled apart. I've put extra foam in it now where it didn't have it. It was missing screws on the bottom foot, so I found out, which is why it wasn't working properly. And if you actually watch it now, it was getting stuck all the time. Like, it didn't actually have any strength in the springs, and they keep getting stuck halfway down, so you pull it up, you wouldn't be able to put a cymbal on it. But that's got some pretty power. So I still love these springs, man. That's just a bitchin' idea. And even this snare stand here, that's came up a lot better now. So, I mean, this drum kit was left outside. It was never a great kit to begin with. Never a great kit. Don't get your hopes up as well on this. This is just for my other drum kit, but at the moment it's storing in here because it's empty, and yeah, it just makes it, yeah. But most of what you have inside here is what you're getting. You're not going to get any stand or like cases themselves, but you'll have all the stand and full hardware. I'm going to be getting 2 new brackets for them. They're not that dear. They're about $10 each or something. So, and I'm going to be trying cleaning up the rust as best I can. That other one's part of my Tama kit, which is what belongs with this originally. But yeah, so hopefully when this kit's finished, I've been doing quite a bit of work on the shells as well. Not too keen on the shells. The shells are actually, believe it or not, inside this case here. All of them fit in there. Still got to clean those hoops up. I'm going to change the colour to it as well. And I might have a different colour front for that as well. So we'll see how we go with it. But yeah, these stands anyway have been today's work. Yeah, and there's the hoops. So there's most of the hoops there. If you have a look at them, there's a little bit of rust on them, but oh man, you want to see the state they were in. They were absolutely flogged out. This kit was dead. It was basically dead. It was ready for the tip. It was getting thrown away. And I thought, you know what? This is resurrectable. I can resurrect this. I'm going to turn it into something special, unique, one of a kind. Hey, you got 3 cymbals with it, man. I've been playing with these cymbals for about a couple of weeks now with my own drum kit, and they sound pretty good. I've been really surprised how well they actually sound. I've actually been really surprised. I've been expecting crappy sounding cymbals. They're actually not bad sounding cymbals. And once I clean them up, they'll be a little bit more brighter as well. Especially one of them, but they're not overly, they're quite a dry sounding cymbal, so they're actually going to be, they're good. It is actually going to be not a bad sound. Yeah, the cymbals aren't too bad. And that's half your paddle. If you've got good cymbals, and you've got 3 of them. I mean, geez, most beginner drum kits have 1. You've got 3, so you're going to have 2 crashes. Actually, 1 technically is a ride, but it can do as a crash. One's a ride crash, the other one's crash, and the other one's just a big old ride. Just a big ride. The hi-hats are an unknown brand, but yeah, well, once I start cleaning them up and that, it's going to be a very interesting kit. Whoever gets it is going to be lucky. But yeah, it should be the amount of money I'm really asking for this kit is basically any money that I make spend on it really. So I'm trying to keep it to spending to a minimum. I've been restoring, so I've been trying to restore as little as I can. I was hoping to do more with certain things, but I'm adding prices up, and it's like, oh, it's going to cost money there, and more money's going to be spent there, and more's going. And I thought, you know what? Hey, why don't we just do this properly? Well, let's just see how cheap we can get away do what I can now without spending anything. And then there'll be a couple of things like so 2 new tom brackets will be going there for tom. I'm going to get another bit of foam for that as well. I'm not having that. I'm not accepting that. But that's quite a really sturdy stand, that one. So most of the cymbal stand and the hi-hat stand and the snare stand are quite sturdy. Cymbal stands aren't too bad. That one's not. But yeah, they're all different brands. Every one of them's a different brand. Yeah. And here's my nuts and bolt collections. I've been going through all the nuts and bolts, and this one just literally just going through. This one here as well, still not happy with this. I'm going to find another one that fits. It didn't actually fit before, so. But I've put some. It's got a double foam on it now too, so it's actually got 2 lots of foam. So all the cymbals now have double foam on them. The hi-hat's going to have double foam. I'm not happy with that. I might end up putting that one on top of that one, and then just put a whole new one underneath it and get rid of that little one, or just stick it on the bottom of something. Put it in the middle. You won't see it anyway, so it'll be like a sandwich type thing. But yeah, so that's how she's going at the moment. It's the Dodgy Kit, yeah. And again, it's looking a lot cleaner anyway, so very curious again, yeah. Hopefully with new skins and that, it's going to be a nice little kit. And one thing I didn't realise too is none of the mufflings were connected up. This drum kit has actually got muffling on it, which means you can change the tones and things like that with the turning of a knob, so you can actually physically quieten down a drum kit without having to spend money, which is a feature just about every drum kit nowadays does not have. Only the old ones had it. I don't know why they dropped it, and I think that was a ridiculous idea because they were bloody handy. So anyway, that's today's video. Until then, see you on the next one.